Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Estância São Carlos here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, C-Waddy. It is the start of a lovely new morning, and as you can see, I'm out stone collecting field 7, my own field that we reploughed in the last video, so I'm getting the stones collected. We're going to need to do some lime spreading and everything on it after this. But yeah, first task, going to get all the stones picked up. And then we can carry on. I think the cotton harvesters are running still, quite happily. Over on field 20, got quite a few bales transported off of that field. So hopefully get that contract finished. Might be able to get that contract finished by the end of July 2nd, the week or whatever, and yeah, that would be nice, because then we can move on to some other contract work. Yeah, what I want to do next is get this field lime spread, possibly want to fertilise it, if I haven't done so already. Yeah, look, we're doing really well on the harvest. Only got a little chunk in the middle to do now on the cotton, so that's going well. Yeah, I've got to do me lime, obviously, and we need some fertilising as well. So I will put lime on the field, and then I will spray it, and then we can come and do the we can get seeding, we can get something planted on it. Won't that be nice for everybody? Right, leave that there then. Don't think there's any new mods or mod updates to tell you about, because not a lot really, I haven't really had a chance to have a look at anything. Don't think I've downloaded anything newish. But we'll wait and see. Right, we have got lime here. Oh, I can fill it up here, can't I, at the farm? So that's okay. I don't need to go fetch the other. Don't need to go fetch the other tractor, the truck from down by the shop with the pallets on it. Don't. So that'll be okay. But yeah, it's been going well. Like I say, I've done a little bit, like say, was working off camera to do the cotton harvest. When the wider of the two cotton harvesters got to the eastern edge of the field, or the northern edge of the field, the one that borders the road here, I then went round and did the headlands. So that is why when we go back to this screen, all the outside of the field has been harvested, because I've done the headlands. I've gone round, done all the headlands and everything. So yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, it's really good. Really good. I've enjoyed it. Been enjoying the last few days on the farm quite nicely, I have to say. Really have been enjoying the last few days quite nicely, and in actual fact, I've been enjoying it so much, I'm recording on a Sunday, ladies and gents. Here in real life, I'm recording on a Sunday. Normally I record on a Monday, but I've been having such a nice time playing the last few days on this map. I thought I'm gonna record early this week. I'm gonna spend my Sunday afternoon, day after football, where we had a good, nice result away yesterday at Stocksbridge Park Steels, which is near Sheffield, here in the UK. We had a lovely, nice result yesterday. Managed to get a 2-2 draw And honestly, it was a game that could have gone either way, and very nearly did at the end. We went 1-0 down in the first half, and we managed to pull it back shortly after the start of the second half. We played really well in the second half, really got stuck into the game in the second half, whereas in the first half we'd been a bit... kind of our trait hadn't really turned up in the first half, you know, which is something we've been guilty of in a number of games this season. We made a substitution which absolutely brought the game alive in the second half. We got the goal, and then, like I say, we was really pushing, and we could have got a win. We had the most chances in the second half, and honestly, we thought, okay, got to stoppage time, and we thought, okay, it's going to be 1-1, and then the opposition went and nicked a goal and put us 2-1 down, and we was like, oh no, that's it, we're gonna lose, we're gonna end up coming away with nothing. But then in the 96th minute, we got an equaliser. In the pretty much last kick of the game, we got an equaliser, and yeah, good result, good day out yesterday, very good day out, thoroughly enjoyable. And like I say, it's nice to come then today and now sit down, do some farming with you all. Obviously I'll be doing multiplayer this evening as well. Done a couple of multiplayer streams just recently here on the YouTube. You've probably noticed the videos, the VODs going live as well. If you haven't been able to catch the streams live, you've been hopefully able to watch the VODs and see how nice the multiplayer server is. Like I say, we're looking forward, hopefully, a little bit down the road, 4X map, upgrading the server, putting a 4X map on the server and giving us even more to do once we've finished with the current map. But to be honest, we're having a real nice time on the map. We're playing the Tranquil Waters map by Stevie. Very nice to play on, really are enjoying that. Starting to get a little bit into the production side of things on that map. It'd be nice to... There's a couple of placeable decent areas on the map for placeables where we can buy and place a few other bits and bobs, bits and pieces. It'd be nice to do that once we've got a bit more finance available to us. I mean, did just do in my last stream a bit of a upgrade of equipment, going and getting some new tractors, swapping out some tractors, changing a few machines around and things. Spent pretty much all our money, put us down into like the last sort of like 30 grand that we had in the bank. And then had to seed a field, and nearly spent that 30 grand on seed. But then, thankfully, it was the right time of year to sell canola, and obviously we had got our canola in the silo from all the canola harvest that we'd done over the year. Not just our fields, but obviously anything that we'd collected from the AI farmers when doing contracts and stuff. So we took all the canola to sell, and we finished up back in with about $1 million, just over $1 million in the bank. And on the multiplayer server we're about to hit, I think, November, December time. So there will be obviously more selling to do with all the crops that are sitting in the silo that we've been holding on to for the year. So we should be able to start the next year on the map with quite a nice cash flow, which will be very beneficial. Like I say, for getting more productions purchased, more buildings put in. It'd be nice to get more fields bought on the map, and move towards the step of owning the whole map. But obviously on Tranquil Waters the field prices are quite steep. quite steep. I mean, one field is like nearly $2 million. $2 million for like one field. And it's like, okay. It'll take us a while to work up to that one. But apart from that, I'm really enjoying things. And like I say, on this map, things are going well. I'm enjoying the fact that I've got my own field work to do. I've said this in the last video. There are contracts there that I could be doing, but at the moment, I would rather get my own fields. And I've only got 2, because the grass field is already sort of prepped and taken care of. So, I don't need to run around too much. I'm going to move this tractor. I'm going to put him back in the shed. With his little friend. There may come a time, ladies and gents, where I decide to sell these machines that we started with, and yeah, get some more modernish stuff like this, you know. And again, get stuff that's got a bit more grunt to it, you know. A little bit more horsepower. Oh, it would help if I lined up my hydraulics, wouldn't it? With the sprayer gizmo. Yeah, there we are, ladies and gents. So, of course, I suppose now's probably a good time in the video to say to everybody, I hope you've gone ahead and liked the video, click the like button for me, and if you're not subscribed to the channel whilst you're watching the video, go ahead and click the subscribe button. You know, it doesn't cost you anything, it's all 100% free. Helps me out, helps the channel out. Show your love for Farm Sim. If you like playing Farm Sim, go ahead, click the like button. If you like playing Farm Sim, go and click the subscribe button. You know? Let's do that. Also, feel free to check out my video description. There's a whole bunch of handy links in there you might want to check out after you've watched the video. Some discounts on Giants products, and my lovely, obviously, link to Rafe Energy, where you can get some lovely energy drinks, and save yourself a nice bit of money, and help out the channel, and help me out as a creator without having to give me any money yourself, because it all comes out of Giants and Rafe's pockets and things. So feel free to use my affiliate links, my sponsor links, and check those out. There's a good chance there will be some giveaways coming to the channel soon, especially if on the Rafe side of things, the energy drink side of things, there might be some giveaways where people can get some lovely free items. So you definitely want to be supporting the channel and helping me if you like free stuff. So let's go and enjoy a lovely day. Like I say, hopefully our boys and girls over on the cotton harvest are doing a good job for me. This job is going much easier. I do like the fact I've put this border in, and I did make this field smaller. It's so much easier fertilising this field when you're not hitting the trees with the booms. And I think everyone will agree that the map looks so much nicer without having all the trees removed. Which is what I tend to normally do. And I know somebody on my lovely, wonderful multiplayer server the other evening, when I said to them I'd made a field smaller so I didn't have to remove trees, which I think is probably the first time I've ever done that in the game, because normally I just chop the trees down and I'll keep the field as big as possible to ensure I get maximum yield, maximum harvest, maximum productivity. But because I've decided I actually quite like the map and the decoration, they called me a tree hugger. So apparently I'm a tree hugger now, ladies and gents, because I wouldn't cut down the trees. I'm not sure that's I'm sure with the amount of trees I've cut down and deleted and removed in my farming sim lifetime, I could never be accused of being a tree hugger in farm sim. Never. I mean, remember in FS19 when we had the tree devourer? We had that like tree grinder thing that, you know, would just go and eat entire trees. I used to just strap that on the front of a tractor and just go around the whole map just making trailers of wood chips for myself. And it worked out quite nicely. Get along. So yeah, once I've done, as soon as I've done this, we'll go and get the we'll go and check on the progress of the Tottenham, because it would be nice, like I say, to get that contract done, complete, paid today, and then we can start looking at some of the other things. Still, I know there are harvest contracts, but having done that massive harvesting contract on field 5 over there recently, I don't really want to start another harvest contract that's going to take ages, because I think all the fields that are ready for harvest are quite big, and using my machine, my harvester, it's going to take a while. Although we have got the new trailer now, which should hopefully speed things up and make things more efficient. It's still like, I've recently done a harvest. I don't really want to jump in and do another harvest. I know there, like I say, there is a lime spreading job, which I could go and do. There might even, I think there's even a couple of weeding jobs. I'm sure I saw some weeding jobs the other day, and I have got the weeder. And so far, still don't think we've done enough jobs that weeder has paid for itself. You know, I still think we are at a loss with the weeder, based on how much it costs me to buy it and how many weeding jobs we've actually done. It's, you know, it's not paid the bills. So, could be a case of let's go do some weeding. A couple of quick weeding jobs, because again, weeding jobs won't take very long. They're normally pretty quick, because you can rattle through those with the weeder fairly fast. It's pretty, you know, quick piece of equipment, fast piece of machinery. Yeah, there's always things we can do. I mean, there's even, like, say, the forage harvesting contracts and that now. That could be something we can look at again. Obviously, I've got a bigger trailer. Do forage harvesting. That's going to be better for people, isn't it? Although some people would probably still tell me that they're not that profitable. I guess you really need to look at what the contract's paying, how long it's taking. And I've only done the one forage harvest contracts. So, and I don't really have a lot of evidence to say whether or not they are worth it. I think I need to do more. I need to do more to work out whether time taken to complete a forage harvesting contract is worth what the contracts are paying. Because you don't get it, unlike normal harvesting contracts, the chaff that you're getting off that field when you sell it has no value. You're not going to make money from selling, you know, 2 or 3 trailers of leftover chaff. There's just no value in that. Now, if you turn the chaff into silage, and, you know, after it's been fermented, and that's probably where you make your money. And that's probably something we probably need to consider, actually. Thinking about it. That's probably the way to do it, ladies and gents. You probably do need to turn the leftover chaff into silage and make those jobs profitable. And that's well, hey, we could for science it. We could take a contract 1 month and do that. The only thing is, I'm going to need, obviously, a silage bunker, aren't I? That's the only problem. You would need a silage bunker to be able to make the chaff into silage. And I don't have a silage bunker. Could place one. We could place one up at the farm. But then do I want to be carting all of the material up there? Do it. When there are other locations on the map that have bunkers like the BJ. Get into buying the BJ. Tons and tons of boomerang supports and applications galore suddenly a very in-demand person on a Sunday afternoon. Right, let's take these. Oh my god, it looks like the harvesters are literally on like the last bit of the field. Let's have a quick look. Oh no, they're both working on that bottom bit. That's what they're doing. Tell you what though, we're not far from completing. We are not far from completing. In fact, it's looking good actually for the amount of bales that are left. This could be profitable, ladies and gents. Could be a very profitable job. Given a few lovely, wonderful sporties. Heading here, like I say, I left my tractor with my normal bale trailer in there. We'll take that back to the grass field eventually, park that up, ready for when we come to do the next round of bales. Yeah. We're going to take a screenshot for the thumbnail. I remembered to alt print screen this time. Thing is though, when I go back into my template, do the thumbnails for the next bunch of videos, I'm going to end up having to rejigger my template, because the last time I did a thumbnail, I had the wonky screenshot, so I had to move stuff around. I had to move the template around to cut the bit off the bottom from the prompter, where the screenshot Windows screenshot tool captures what's on the prompter as well. Yeah, we can go get the rest of some more bale. Right, the AI workers have hit each other at this point. Right, what I want to do I need to actually try and make sure that we get these empty. I don't want to leave any cotton in the harvesters because you can't unload them. So literally, I'm going to drive this one till it's full and produces a bale. And then I'm going to switch over and use the other one. I'll leave this one empty then. And use the other one, because I don't want to lose I don't want to lose cotton by returning machines to farmers or stores full of cotton, because we had that issue recently on the multiplayer. In the multiplayer server we did a cotton harvest. Both machines, both harvesters that we were using ended up being about 79-80% full. A little bit in there. Right, we may have to also move other bits and pieces as well from around the field. Because I'm going to have to circle around that cluster of trees. Out of curiosity, how much is that field to buy? 841,000. Because I was just thinking, actually, wouldn't it be nice if after this field's had the cotton removed from it, if I could buy it and have it as my field, and I could get a great big huge harvest on it. We could do some painting, a bit of terrain paintage. Again, just nice border around the field, make it a bit smaller, a bit more manageable. Maybe get rid of trees, that little cluster of trees there, get rid of that, keep the big one, because that's a feature. The other section of trees, maybe get rid of that, you know. Alright, what we're going to do, I'm just going to stop that there. Because I do want to get the bales from those trees moved, because I always put the worker back on there, doing a headland type deal. Let's grab bales from here that are in the way, because then I can do that, and this contract will then be completed. And that'll be nice. I'm looking at the time as well. We are at about half an hour, ladies and gents. So it may well be a case you need to come back and watch the next video to see me cash and claim this contract to collect the money, which hopefully will be very nice. We will go and deliver these 3 bales and see if these 3 bales, if we're getting paid yet for the bales. It would be very nice. Although I would say, looking at how many bales are on this field now, currently, we're probably not getting paid for them yet. These are probably still contract bales that the farmer wants. I can't imagine we'll get too many left over. We might get, 3 or 4, which hopefully will give us a nice little extra bit of a bonus, top of what the contract is paying. I know some people are saying the what was it? 80 grand. The 80 grand for doing this contract, bearing in mind I've borrowed the machine, so I'm going to lose the leasing equipment, what will the leasing, and then obviously I've leased the additional harvester at full price, full shop price, so that's going to eat into that 80 grand. Probably not actually a very profitable contract. People are going to say, actually, you've not actually made that much money out of it. Because by the time the farmer's screwed you over for borrowing and using his machine, and then by the time you've screwed yourself over for borrowing the one from the shop, yeah, we're only at 80% transported, look. 80%. We've still got 20% bales to deliver. So yes, ladies and gents, I suggest you come back in the next video and we'll see actually how much I get paid. How much do we make money-wise for this contract? So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. I love the support you give on these videos. I would like to see more, so please make sure you do like the video, you do leave comments, you do subscribe to the channel if you're not doing so already, and I will see you all again soon. Goodbye everybody, take care.